into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the New York Giants.
Set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And 10. Here's Mariota. And incomplete to open things up. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're off it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Following the interception here, Mariota slings this deep from McLaurin, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes this Washington 7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Barkley a first down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Well, Saquon Barkley last year against Washington, he won many a fantasy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Chase Young in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now the second down throw on target. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him...
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Pass complete to Evan
Ingram. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. Slings this deep for McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
Washington.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mariota now. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down and more.
from the shotgun. It's Mariota. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Jones now throwing on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for Kenny Golladay. Incomplete. Brings up
after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Jones. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14, Washington 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
At the 21-yard line.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. All day, all day. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. One. Kill.
From the gun, Mariota. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down,
from the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Steps away to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Love. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off play action. Jones. Forced out, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Chase Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd down. 3rd and
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
The ball carrier.
Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Mariota
at the 33-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun is Eason. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Eason sets to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
At the 24-yard
Off the play fake, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It's a gain of 20.
Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Jones.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now at FedEx Field. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. That's complete right around the 8. And the Giants are going to have themselves a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too... And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
To Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Is good. Makes the score Giants 31. Washington 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is shoving onto the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Mariota. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Washington 15.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
39-yard line.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Gain of 14. And the Giants.
Jones on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off-play action. Jones escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 38, Washington 15.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
That's complete to Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Off the play fake. Jones. Flush to his right. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 25. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career.
Eason in trouble, and down he goes. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, here I go. Check that, street.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big